Okay, so the question is, what is the highest common factor of 72 and 96? Okay, so what that means is when we list out the factors of each of these, so let's start with 96. So there's 1 and 96. I'll just do these quickly. 2 and 48, 3 and 32, 4 and 24, 6 and 16, 8 and 12, and we do the same for 72. So 72, 1 and 72, 2 and 36, 3 and 24, 4 and 18, 6 and 12, 8 and 9. And then if we carry on going down with finding the next factor, the next one would be 9, which would be this one here. So we'd actually start going up this side. So I'm confident that I've listed them all. So what is a common factor? So between any two numbers, 1 is always going to be a common factor. All right, and then we go down, and 2 is a common factor of each of these. 3. But they're not asking for all the common factors, they're asking for the highest one. So that means when we go down from this side and this side, for each of these numbers, what's the first one that appears that is in each of these lists? Okay, so sometimes the numbers are going to be really high for here and here, so we can't list down all the factors. So therefore, we need to find a way to find the highest common factor without doing this method. Okay, so what you do is you make a factor tree, first of all. So for 72, there is 2 and 36, got that from here, and 2 is a prime, so I circle it, and then 36, 3 and 12. 3 is a prime, circle it. 12 is made up of 3 and 4. 3 is prime, circle it. 4 is not. It's made up of 2 and 2, which are both prime. Okay, and then I do the same for 96. So 96 is made up of 2 and 48. And 48 is made up of 2 and 24. And then I can split 24 into 4 and 6. And 4 is made up of 2 and 2, as we've seen. Each prime, and 6 is made up of 2 times by 3. Okay, so now what we do is we put these into a Venn diagram. Okay, so this is 72 and this is 96. All right, so anytime we have one in common, we put into the center. So here's 2 and 2. So I cross it off so I don't put it down again, and I put it in the center. All right, 3, there's a 3 here. So I cross these 3's off and I put a 3 in the center. Okay, come across another 3 on this side, and there's no other 3. So that's going to go in there, but we'll just wait a second for that. 2 and 2. And then 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Okay, so there's a 3 remaining on this side, so I'm just going to put that there. And so when I cover up 96, everything here will make up this list. And we want the same for this side, so we're going to put 2 and 2, and that will complete the Venn diagram. Okay, so highest common factor is going to be everything in the center multiplied together. GCSE questions will also ask you for lowest common multiple, and in which case that is everything in the Venn diagram multiplied together. Not everything multiplied together, because you'll have duplicates of these, but everything in the Venn diagram. Okay, so you remember it by it being the opposite of what you think it should be. Okay, so highest common factor. So HCF of 72 and 96 is going to equal 2 times by 3 times by 2 times by 2. So that's 2, 4, 8. 8 times by 3 equals 24. Okay, and going down the list here, I see 72, 36, 24, 96, 48, 32, 24. So there's no number above 24 in this one. That is also above 24 here. So, as we can see, 24 is indeed the highest common factor of 72 and 96.